And the Mavs
and
right
that's a
now, I'm
problem.
not gonna lie, the Mavs are clicking. Even though
Dude, the
Luka,
Mavs always
I
gave them
still think
problems.
Luka is averaging too many points to win deep in the playoffs. But the Mavs right now, as of right now, they are clicking, man. Because you'll peep this, right? Since March
Yeah.
5th, they were 34-28. That was their record, right? And
Yep.
as of today, they're 47-30, bro. They only
Yeah.
lost 2 fucking games. 47-30, bro. They have
Yeah.
climbed up the standings. Kyrie's playing a bunch of games. He's played over 20 games in a row.
Yep.
He hasn't done that since he's been in Cleveland. Like, they got the Mavs are killing it, man, because a lot of things kind of
Dude,
worked out for them, right? The
they brought in
Dante
blue
Exum.
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but peep this, right? The Dante Exum
Yeah.
signing. He's had a comeback like no other. And
Yep.
he's on a minimum deal. The Derrick Jones
Yep.
Jr., he's a great fit. Drafting Derek
Yep.
Lively, he's working out
Yep.
great. The Mavs, you
The
know,
PJ Washington
yeah,
trade.
PJ Washington, that's working out
Daniel
great.
Gafford.
And it's almost
Yep.
like, you know, the mistake of them over the years, not working out with KP, you know, getting Grant Williams on that 4-year deal, and
Letting
Seth Curry
Brunson walk.
trading away those guys. They've actually
Brunson
bounced
walk.
back. They,
Yeah.
you know, losing Brunson. It's so many
Yep.
fuck ups from the Mavs while Luka's been there. That
Yeah.
now it's
Committing
almost
to
like
Spencer Dinwiddie.
things are slowly
Yeah.
kind of coming around now.
Yep. Yep.
It's coming around
Doc,
for them.
this is a franchise that historically, bro, you know, like historically, the Dallas Mavericks have been a mom and pop franchise with Donnie Nelson, Donnie Nelson, you know, being a typical, like he's obviously the son of Don Nelson, and Don Nelson has a reputation of getting the most out of like underdogs, right? So I think they had the same approach with the Dallas Mavericks, and they did, and it worked out well for 2011, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, the landscape has changed, bro, and that's when Mark Cuban and these guys they realized that shit, which is why they're bringing in Hollywood execs like Nico Herring, who was a former Nike head, right? A Nike basketball head. So like he has connections to these guys. So what they're doing now is they realize like, yo, we gotta be like, bam, we can't be comfortable. You know, we can't be like, all right, you know, let's just add dogs, no real second option. They realize that shit
Yeah, they
because
realize
it
that,
can only take you
but
so far.
also it's gonna be hard. Like, let's say after
Yeah.
Kyrie begins to fall off, or they begin to move off of Kyrie. Let's say in the future, right?
Yeah.
Luka's still young.
Yeah,
Are they gonna be willing to find someone that's gonna be, you know, kind of comfortable with Luka just fully running the show, man? I mean, this season you see his average. That shit is like almost 6 points more per game.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, James Harden did that, I believe, in the 2019 season. He went from averaging 30 a game to like 36. But the Rockets end up losing a lot more. And if you look at the history of basketball with Kobe, with Michael Jordan, they stopped averaging the whole 35 points per game once Phil Jackson or a strong-headed coach came through and locked them up. Was like, yo, listen, you have to trust your teammates more. You can't be scoring all these points. Let's simmer this shit down a little bit. I'm going to lock you into a system, and we're going to start winning. And you've seen Jordan start winning after 1989. And you've seen Kobe, he stopped that whole, like, 35 points per game in 06. And then he started winning with Phil Jackson from 08 on. Like, does Luka need a strong-headed coach? Because I don't think Jason Kidd is it. Jason Kidd is a little bit too hands-off.
Jason
He's a
Kidd
little bit
is
too
Doug
hands-off for me.
Collins. Jason Kidd is Doug Collins, but Doug Collins was actually a good coach, if that makes sense. Like you
that's a good
remember during that
comparison.
time, Doug Collins believed in like the Jordan offense is like, you know, Charles Oakley, Bill
Oh,
Cartwright.
you killing it. That's a great fucking comparison.
Don't touch the basketball. You remember that?
Yes.
That was his old lady's mantra was don't touch the if you're not Jordan, don't touch the basketball. Where once Phil and Rex came into the scene, you saw an attitude change. It was, all right, Jordan, we're gonna bring you competent John Paxson. I mean, John was already on the team, but you're not gonna have the ball as much outside of scoring. So the ball will be swinging, and Jordan will find his spots, mid-range jumper in the post, whatever, right?
Mhm.
And that's what you kind of need. Is like, yo, Luka, we don't need you to be this hands-on with the offense. You know, go work yourself in the post. You know, he doesn't really play off the screens, but go set screens since you're strong. Like, get something going off the ball and have guys like Kyrie take the pressure off,
Yeah.
or maybe even a third scoring option in the future. So that's one thing I think the Mavericks start in the NBA. To be honest with you, bro.
Yeah, the Mavericks, hey, it's working out for them. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah,
especially Derek Lively, man. Drafting
yeah.
him, he fit right in. He
He fit
fit
right
right
in
in
because
what
he's
they
just a
doing.
lob guy. He's a lob guy. Knows how to run pick and rolls.
Hmm.
He's fit right. He's one of the best rookies. But what other point was I gonna highlight?
Oh, the
Oh
Dante
my bad.
Exum,
Oh,
you got to bring up
Dante,
Dante. That is
bro,
comeback of
he's
the
a dog.
year, man.
Yeah, 100%. He's earned it, bro.
Yeah, that's
Despite
comeback of
dealing
the
with the
year.
injuries, he's coming back. What other compare? Oh, I could use the Kawhi Leonard comparison. I think you know a guy that I think maybe Luka could look at is Kawhi, because Kawhi. You look at Toronto Raptors, San Antonio Spurs. The Clippers has kind of changed his game a little bit, where he's more on the ball.
Hmm. Uh, is he on the ball? See, that was
Kawhi
the
figure
problem
out
that
his
they had
spot
in the
on the
bubble, though.
court.
They had no setup, man.
Yeah,
But Luka is a better passer than those guys.
yes, but I think like what Kawhi,
He's way better. Luka's way better passer
Jim,
than
Jima.
Kawhi and Paul George. Like he could make his reads based off of the coverage a lot better than those guys. That's part of the whole Luka package. It's like, yo, he's gonna make the
Yeah,
proper reads. If the double
he's
team
Mr.
comes a
Wonderful.
certain way, he's gonna post you up, or he's gonna make the right. He's gonna look off the pass. He does like the Jokic thing, where he's looking one way, and then he kind of throws the ball, and then last second he changes the direction to
Bro,
someone
he's
else.
gravity. The
Yeah, it's
gravity
like,
on him is crazy.
yeah, it's crazy,
And
man. But he's gonna
yeah,
have to average less than 36 points per game, man. It's got to be like 30 or below,
I
30
think
or
it's more of an
29.
off-ball game, man. I think there are times you could maybe do much more off-ball game, but you know, Luka as an off-ball guy, are you willing to? I don't know. It's
Yeah, I don't
tough.
know either,
Like,
man, because the defense
yeah,
is already not there. Now off ball movement, I
yeah.
don't know. Yeah, but if you ever notice, look when you see the highlights of him dribbling nonstop, look at his
Yeah.
teammates. They're just standing there. What
It's
superstar
the
wants to come through and do that?
same dichotomy as the Rockets, 2018.
Yeah, and it's like Kyrie.
Remember?
Wait, hold on. Kyrie, in a way, the only reason I mean, I'm not gonna say the only reason he's there. They're treating him good, is working out. But one of the reasons why he's there is because the Mavericks were willing to take the chance on him. Most other teams were not
Yeah.
willing to sign Kyrie with his ups and downs in the past couple of years. And you add on top
Mavericks
of that
don't care about
injuries.
controversy. Mavericks don't care about
No, but
controversy.
they have no choice. They don't attract any free
Yeah.
agents. I don't know why,
No,
but they don't.
I mean we talked about this before. We talked about this before. We'll never understand it. It's got to be something wrong with Cuban, maybe.
Yo, you know
Maybe
Cuban
it's
is
like
Cuban is P
yeah,
Diddy, man. All up in the videos. You
take
remember what
that,
Suge
take
Knight
that.
said? It's all up in
Yeah,
the videos. If you don't want the manager all
dancing,
up in the that's Cuban.
dancing.
He has to be seen.
But dog, the Steve Ballmer does the same shit, and everyone loves Steve Ballmer.
Yeah, but Steve Ballmer, you can see the energy is more like he's fans of these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like you can
And
see that.
Microsoft
You
money
can see
too.
that. Like yeah,
And
he's
Microsoft
more
money.
fans of Kawhi and PG.
Yeah,
Mark Cuban is like, oh look at me. Like it's more like look at me. It's,
I
the
made this
energy is
move.
yeah. It's like I'm the owner.
I
I'm ahead of these
for,
guys. Like look at me.
forget forget
I
owner.
tell
I'm the shot
I'm the one
caller.
that's paying Luca. Like he's like that type of owner.
I'm the one who made that trade. I'm the one who
Yeah,
did it.
he's like
Yeah.
the Jerry Jones of the NBA. That's exactly who
Well,
Mark Cuban is.
Microsoft money probably helps it too, bro. You let your owner do retarded shit for Microsoft money. You're like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
As long as I get paid.
But Steve Ballmer acts like a fan though. He acts like a fan.
Oh yeah, he's a fan because he's just sitting in the like he's not really on the team bench. He's kind of like with his business partners or family, just kind of dancing and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference.
Yeah, he's
And
sweating. He's sweating.
he's
He got
sweating,
sweat all over
he's
his
screaming,
shirt.
hollering,
Yeah, Mark
losing his
Cuban never
voice
looked
right
like
after the
that.
game. Nah, Cuban. You remember the infamous video when Cuban first bought the team when he wanted to fight the players and they told him, "Yo, sit the fuck down."
Yeah, Cuban is high fiving. Like you know when the games are over and guys are hugging it out, high fiving. Cuban is the only owner I've ever seen goes all up in there, has to take the photo with the opposing player. I'm like, well,
Him
what
and
is all
Drake.
this shit, man?
Him and Drake.
Yeah, it's like, oh, come on,
Yeah.
man. He has to
Like
be
you,
seen.
like you remember when Drake? You remember that infamous scene when Nick Nurse is like coaching, you see Drake come up and like do the shoulder massage. You're like, man, come on, come on,
Yeah.
Drake, sit your ass down. You don't gotta be
Yeah,
this corny.
these guys love. Yo, I'm telling you, Cuban loves the spotlight. He
He
loves
loves
it.
camera. He wants the camera.
But I
Like,
think personally, a lot of star players are turned off by that. Yeah, we could go into the Lakers, man. Why not?
yeah, our favorite at this point,
Oh
bro.
shit.
We can't avoid the Lakers, bro. Because last
Hey,
time you said on the side of the Lakers, I see you at it. I'm like, man, bro, orange cookies can say, yo, I get tired of talking to the Lakers, but if a pen drops, we talk about it. The Lakers and Knicks, bro, those are like our two teams. If a pen drops, we're like, all right, let's talk about them.
oh my God. Yeah, it's two teams of drama. Two teams of big city
Two teams
drama,
of
man.
bro, they make basketball. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, somewhat. Sometimes. Yeah, they do.
all the time. Even when they suck, we're like, oh, the Knicks, haha, they suck, or oh, the Lakers, haha, they suck. Like we just can't keep like the names out their mouth. They're not like they're never gonna be like the Charlotte Hornets, Portland Trailblazers, where
Oh hell no.
out of sight, out of mind. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
definitely not.
Yeah.
Definitely not.